Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with the Rude Man. We're back. Yes, we are. We're going to do some farming today. Guess what? All damn rice is ready to go again. I did clean up a little bit after the last live stream. I went out and picked up the rest of the grass that was out there and got that all cleaned up. Got the water back in the fields that are growing, these fields here. Water's back in. I think I got, yep, you can see the water there. We got some things planted. I don't know why that's got the way it looks the way it is. That's weird, whatever that is. Let's see. We've got soybeans. We've got soybeans, lots of soybeans. We got sugar beets, potatoes. This is potatoes too. I didn't get the strip in the middle. I actually forgot the strip in the middle. Hey, Scorp. Thank you. Auto video is good, according to Scorpion. That's great for me, I guess. Let's see. Here we've got some corn and more corn. There's more corn. Lots of corn. I didn't get this one. I need to get a combine over here. I forgot this canola over here. And then we've got more soybeans. So why soybeans and why potatoes and why sugar beets? Because I'm out of those things, not completely, but for the pig food. So I did get what was made of the pig food. It's in a trailer over here by the pig pen. Pig pen. I almost said my bedroom. No. Carol would kill me if I said that. There's some pig food down there. We're going to try to give that to the pigs. Andy's in the house. Hey, Andy. Frank Hammond's here. I'm doing good, Frank. I got me a brand new shirt on. I got two brand new shirts that I got. I should have been wearing this summer. I actually got them earlier in the summer, and I didn't wear them. And I found them in the bottom of the drawer with tags on them. And I said, why weren't I? Because they're real soft and they're real light material. They're summer material. And we're going, of course, into fall and winter. So I thought, well, it's still not that cold out. I can still get away with wearing them, especially with all these computers running. So, Aggie's here. Hey, Aggie. How you doing? All right, so let's see. Let's go down and see about the pigs and see what they need. Okay, health, animals, 108, food. They do still have a little food. Boy, they got some pig poo though. They've got no straw. I didn't know they were supposed to get straw. Were they? Do the pigs get straw? Where does it go if they do? Aggie, thank you. Aggie gets a free tractor. Let's see. While I'm taking care of the pigs, can somebody get Aggie a free tractor? Thanks for the follow. I thank you. And the Dancing Twinkies, thank you. Yes. We give everybody that follows or subscribes a free tractor. It's the most expensive, most powerful, the biggest tractor we can find. Tim's here. There you go, Aggie. That's our best tractor for you. It's all free. You can drive it away. There you go. Thanks for the follow. What's Tim up to today? Let's see. Playing FS17 on the Switch. Andy, did you get my message? I haven't looked yet. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I can go look. Well, I don't want to start that up right now, but did you get my message, Andy, that I sent you in Discord? Is this where this goes? Oh, I don't want to dump it on the ground. Is that where that goes? Oh, it is. Okay, good. Here we go. Today I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it took all of it. Oh, goodness. Wow. I need to make some more pig food. I might have some in storage. Let's take a look. I don't generally, well, I do generally sell it. There's Tim buying up all my tractors. All right, let's see if I got pig food in here. We'll jump backwards here and see. I got dried corn. I got dried corn. Why haven't I sold that? Oh boy, I got tons of rice to sell. Black beans to sell, pinto beans. Now, look at the yield. I did these in fairly good sized fields, and now a couple 100,000 pinto beans, 123,000 black beans. I should just sell them. There, I do have a little bit of pig food, so let's get it. Oh, Addie's doing good. She's back in school. She started her job at Burger King, and they put her on the window taking orders, and so Carol dropped her off at work and then drove up to the window and ordered some food from her. So her first order, Carol ordered her first order, and they had her scheduled this last Sunday, to work until 1 o'clock in the morning. And I told her, I said, you didn't you tell them that you're in school and you have school tomorrow? And she said, well, yeah, but I think they must have forgot or something. And so we went in and talked to them and said, she's still in school. She can't work that late. She'll never get up for school. And she couldn't get up for school the next morning. So that was not good. All right, so let's get some of that stuff and sell it. You replied with yes? Okay. I was going to give you a present, but I guess you don't need it. I still have some sugar beets and potatoes and corn, lots of corn, soybeans. I do have some of those things. Takes a lot though. Sunflower seeds, olives, grapes, canola. I better get a combine going over in that canola field before I forget. Okay, let's get these dried corn out here. That's just for sale. Finally pre-ordered this morning. Dang it, Scorpion! Can you cancel it? I should have said something. What's that? Is that silage? Canola, replanting soybeans. Tim's busy farming over there. Don't you know? Oh, gosh. I'm so stressed out lately. I'm freaking out over here. I'm just stressed, and I got so much stuff happening, and I'm so stressed out. I haven't slept for a week. Yesterday I got up at 4 in the morning. Jeff has to get up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Jeff has to get up at 4 in the morning to drive his client to the hospital, which is about 90 miles away from here for dialysis and then home again. So when he gets up, I usually hear the shower come on. Well, I don't always. If I'm sleeping good, I don't. But if I'm restless like I have been lately, I hear everything. And so 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, to be honest, because I lie most of the time, it wasn't the shower that woke me up. So I'm not blaming Jeff for taking a shower at 4 in the morning. He's awful quiet when he does. You don't even know. He jumps in, he's out, and he's gone. I was up at, I didn't get to sleep till midnight. I was up at 1. I was up at 2. I was up at 3. Now, when I say I'm up, I'm not physically up. I'm awake. I wake up. I woke up at midnight. I went to bed at midnight. I woke up at 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4 o'clock, I just wasn't able to roll over and go back to sleep. And I said some swear words and just got up. So yesterday I was up 4 o'clock all day till midnight last night, trying to get myself tired enough to get to sleep. But it's just all stress. I'm just stressed out. Okay, I'm going to load up the beets, the potatoes, and the soybeans and get that pig food running again, because I don't think it is. I don't think it's running. Sugar beets, there we go. Grab some of those. You know, I got the wrong rig to do this. I should grab the other rig. Let's do this. This rig doesn't hold enough. Let me stop this. I gotta grab that other rig over there. Okay, what is this? This is silage. What was I doing with the silage? I think I was just selling it. $8 million? You might as well just buy an island someplace. You're going to be so rich. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Tim? I just showed you when I came in. That's corn. There's soybeans, this great big field here. That's sugar beets. That's rice. I put a bunch of soybeans in. I don't even know where I'm at. Where am I? Over here. All right, let's go over here. There's soybeans. That's soybeans. I got tons of soybeans planted. But I do need to get a combine. One of them anyway. I should have just bought this one. Where's this one at? All right, let's take this one and put it over in that field over yonder that I forgot all about this field here. So we'll put a combine in here and get it going. I got 8 million liters. When you started saying that, Scorpion, I was thinking of an old TV show. There used to be an old TV show called The Naked City. There's 8 million people in the Naked City, and they all have their story. It was an old black and white TV show back in the 60s. Although back in the 60s, they didn't have 8 million people in the city. There's 800,000 people in the city, and they all have a story. Tonight, we'll hear one of them. I can't remember, I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what the show was about. And then they had some show about some guy that drank too much and beat his wife or something. It was all made up stuff. It was like a soap opera. So it wasn't like they were talking about real life people. Because in real life, people don't get drunk and beat up on their wives. They just don't. Hey, Nick. How's it going? Yeah, well, they don't because the grain is tiny. The canola grain is tiny. I mean, it's not like potatoes where the potatoes this big.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what was I doing here? I was putting hay down because I'm trying to start up silage. I'm trying to do silage. All right, so let's see. What was I doing? I need to go. Let's grab some of those potatoes and soybeans and all that stuff, so I can make some pig food, make some money. Oh shoot! Somebody left a truck on a pad. Which one's stronger, the truck or the trailer? Or the truck or the... Yeah. I guess the tractor beats the truck. Sugar beets. There we go. In FS Nintendo Switch Edition. So, Nick, what's new today? It says Scorpion did the first round. Did I miss a first round? Guess I did. Forgot I had a little tea this morning. It's been a rough morning. I haven't got anything done. Good stuff, Maynard. You can feed the cows hay too. Nah, they don't need no hay. I just feed mixed rations, and that gives them the hay they need. Fall asleep in the sofa. What do you do in the sofa? Do you read? I usually go in and sit in a recliner and turn the TV on and start to watch a movie and fall asleep. Miss the movie. Okay, we're gonna take these. Tim's milking cows and scared me. I was scared. How do I get out of here? Let's go this way. All right, I got cotton to pick up because the cotton's full. The pad is full. And why did I leave my cedar out there? It's in the road. Why do I do anything, really? You know, it doesn't matter whether it's a love seat, a sofa, a bed, a chair. I fall asleep in everything now. You know, hey. And thank God for small favors. Most of my adult life, I've not, well, even my youth, I couldn't take naps. If I took a nap in the middle of the day, I woke up nauseous. I woke up sick and groggy and angry and, you know, just not what you'd think. Usually when you think about laying down for a nap, you wake up and you're refreshed and you're, you know, ready to go and conquer the world. No. I'd take a nap, and it wouldn't matter whether it was a 15-minute nap or an hour nap. I would wake up nauseous and sick as hell and grumpy and like hungover kind of feeling. And so in most of my adult life, I've never napped, ever. I wouldn't take a nap. And I was in my 50s, and at work, and I worked away from home. I worked in another state, so I had to drive to work every day. I had to commute. And so at lunchtime, I'd just take myself a sandwich in a thermos of milk or something to drink, and I would just sit out in the parking lot in my car. I didn't have a place to go. It wasn't my hometown or anything. I couldn't go home for lunch. So I would just lock up the building and go out in the parking lot and sit there and listen to a audio book, eat myself a sandwich, and enjoy my lunch. And then I'd just get up and go back to work. Well, one day I did that. And for some reason, I kind of set the seat back a little bit, grabbed my sandwich, and I chowed it down real quick. And I turned audio book on, and I fell asleep. And fortunately, I opened up one eye and looked at the clock on the radio in the car and realized I had seconds to get back in and open my office. And I thought, oh my God, God, I almost slept through the afternoon. And I jumped up, I jumped out of the car and I ran to the door and I opened the door up, flipped all the lights on and unlocked the front door to let customers in. And it wasn't until about then I thought, I'm not sick. I've never been able to nap and not been sick. And I thought, what? And so the next day, I did the same thing. I went out to the car. I chowed my sandwich down as fast as I could choke it down, and laid the seat back, closed my eyes. I did set an alarm, closed my eyes, and I took about a 45-minute nap. I woke up. I wasn't sick. I felt pretty good. And I thought to myself, after 50 years, I finally can enjoy a nap and have it refresh me. You know what I mean? So since that time, I can do never more than an hour. It's usually 45 minutes to an hour. I'll just lay down in the afternoon, take a little nap. It's kind of enjoyable. I don't mind. It's not every day. Maybe a couple times a week. Not every day. All right, that was all the potatoes, or beets. Let's do some potatoes. Ba-ba-bam-bam. Nick says he watched Gettysburg Battle on YouTube with tactical move from each army. Was it interesting? Was it accurate? Don't know. Every time I'm finished to eat, my eyes going to close. I need to check on diabetes, I guess. Well, it could be just old age. You could be just aging. Not everything's wrapped around diabetes. Because I never got sleepy during, I've been diabetic for 30 years. And when as Andy is saying, it's a good idea to check. Always check on your health to see how you're doing. That's always a good idea. A better idea for me is I don't get a second opinion. I get a third and a fourth opinion. I don't trust doctors. Excuse me. It's terrible. I hate that. Yeah, I get a third and fourth opinion because I don't trust doctors. I've had doctors tell me stuff that was completely off base and actually harmed me. So I don't. If a doctor tells me something, it's always good to take their opinion because they're doctors. They know more than you do, supposedly. But don't just sit with that. Go talk to another doctor. Doctors have opinions like everybody else. And what if the doctor's opinion is that everybody has diabetes? whether they do or not. So, get a second opinion, get a third opinion. That's what I do. And if it's very serious, every doctor I've got, the doctors that I have that I've kept for the last 30 years, were all the doctors that I shopped for. I would go out to other doctors and say, look, if you had heart problems, which doctor would you go to in our town? And then I would take a poll. And if there was one doctor on that poll that got a lot of votes from other doctors, that's the doctor I went to see. Because I figured, if I'm a doctor and I'm looking for a doctor for my heart, I'm going to look for the best I can find, right? I'm not going to just take the doctor that barely passed his tests and took him 10 years to get his doctor degree. I want the guy that graduated top of the list. It's just like now, where they're trying to put people in as airline pilots because they're a woman or whatever political position or whatever they're in. No. If I'm going to fly in a plane, I want the guy that's got the most experience. I want the best pilot out there. I don't want a pilot just because he's a different color or different gender. Hypertension's a little different. Hypertension, one of the biggest problems around hypertension is stress. If you're stressed out in your job, if you're stressed out in your life, if your kids are driving you nuts, you got to do something about that. That's stress. There's ways of handling stress. Usually takes time and effort, but hypertension, I thought, because I have a tendency for heart problems, I would go to work one day, and just one day in the afternoon, I'd get these, boom, 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 boom in my chest. You get this anxious feeling. You get this feeling like I'm kind of having trouble getting a full lungs of air. It's just like somebody's maybe sitting on my chest. What the hell is that? And then 15, 20 minutes, it goes away. And I thought, wow, what the hell was that? A couple days go by. It happens again. 15 minutes late in the afternoon. You start wondering what's going on. The next thing you know, it's twice a week. Now it's 3 times a week. Now it's almost every day. And I started into one of those things, and I called my boss on the intercom, and I said, hey, don't say anything to the staff, but can you come over to my office? My boss was the district manager. I was manager of Clatsop County. And I said, I don't want my staff to worry or anything. Would you come over and pick me up and run me to the hospital? I think something's wrong. And she did. And I thought I was having a heart attack, because it's like a 100-pound or 200-pound gorilla was sitting on my chest, and my heart was just thumping. And I was seeing sparks in my eyes and stuff. Jeez. What the hell is this? And it was hypertension. It was stress. Interesting thing, though. The whole time that this was happening, like on, once a week, and then it's twice a week, and this was over a period of time. That whole time, I thought it was my heart. And, you know, stupidly, I'm one of these kind of people that you have to drag me to the hospital. I mean, I have to be falling down on the floor and can't get up for somebody to get me to a hospital. I don't like going. I don't want to go. It'll be fine. It'll go away. You know, that I'm that kind of guy. So anyway, interestingly enough, as soon as the doctor told me that it was stress related and it was hypertension, it stopped, kind of. He gave me a prescription, but it just kind of stopped. It was almost like knowing what it was lessened the stress that was causing it, because I thought I was having a heart attack. Well, I found it wasn't my heart, that it was just stress, either in life or job or whatever. Just knowing reduced the stress enough that it stopped happening. And then, of course, because I had high blood pressure, that's what hypertension is. I did take the prescription the doctor gave me, and you know, I checked my blood pressure myself. I've got a cuff at home, and I used to be a paramedic, so you know I know how to do that kind of crap. So, you know, I got a blood pressure cuff and everything. And take care of that. Make sure I'm heavily medicated. People say, "Oh my God, your blood pressure is so good for your age," and I said, "Yes, because I'm heavily medicated." Your beautiful body and mind. Well, I don't have a beautiful body, never have. My mind is going fast, so I got nothing to brag about nowadays. Jeremy's in the house. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? I've been playing Baldur's Gate again. I don't know if any of you watched my Baldur's Gate videos, but I actually got to quite far in the game and just quit one day and I went back and looked. The last episode that I did of Baldur's Gate, I only had 10 people watch it, and that was almost a year ago. You know, and even after a year, nobody's watched it. I don't even have people coming in and accidentally watching it. So that's why I quit recording them. They were a lot of work. I was doing them in 4K. They're an awful lot of work. I could record for an hour, edit. To edit an hour movie takes about an hour and a half or longer to edit it. Then you have to render it. After it's rendered, then I compress it, and then after it's compressed, I shoot it up to YouTube. Well, all of that takes 2 or 3 days of work. I might be able to do it in an 8-hour day if I work really hard, but they're an awful lot of work for only getting 10 people to watch it. So I decided, it's just too much work. I'm having too much fun with the game, and the fact that I'm recording it is taking away the pleasure of just playing it. The pleasure of just sitting down and playing for a couple hours. I can't do that when I'm recording. I have to watch the clock. I have to watch what I say. I gotta, it's just not the same. So I stopped recording and just kept playing the game. And that was a year ago, and I started playing this weekend. I started playing the game again because they've got new stuff in the game. They've patched it up. They've fixed some things that were not right, and the game has changed a little bit. They've improved it. They've added some stuff. So it's kind of a good time to pick it back up again. And I thought last night, you know what? I could easily start recording again because I know exactly where I was when I stopped. And I thought, I felt bad because here's another series that I never finished. But then, that's when I went back and looked to see how many people had watched it. 10 people. And it's been up for a year. 10 people. That was it. So I don't know. I probably won't do it. I might do it. I might continue recording and just not put them on YouTube. Just put them up so that my kids can watch it when I'm gone, or my grandkids. That's the only reason I got this camera going. People ask me, you said many times, I said viciously, I would say, you will never see me on a camera, ever. It'll never happen. And now here I am on the camera, and people ask me, I thought you'd never do it. And I said, well, I just decided that, you know, I haven't got that many years left. I'm 71 years old. Won't it be kind of fun for my grandkids to say, look at what Grandpa used to do? So that's when I started using the camera. The main reason I went back to the Baldur's Gate to look at it is that was one of the first games I started using the camera. And it's been about a year. And I've lost 30 pounds since then. And I wanted to see if I could tell it on camera. I don't know. I told Carol I couldn't tell. But the more I look at it, and compare it to something that I did, 2 days ago, I think I can see a difference. I can see a difference in my weight. Dimitri's Bloodfang. Oh, are you a vampire? How's it going? Pretty good. How are you? That's a cool name. Bloodfang. All right. Wasn't there something else? Is that diesel truck I'm here? There was something else I hadn't sold. Oh, sunflowers. Let's grab some sunflowers and see if we need them in the oil factory. Maybe I should check before I go over there. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look. Sunflowers. We do have sunflowers. They need to be spawned. Is that all? Oh, spawn more than that, people. Come on. Let's see. Sunflowers. Spawn items. Change output mode. Here we go. Let's change that to spawning right there. Spawning over here. All right. There we go. By golly. I should start these. Oh, wow. I got a lot of work to do. Just on break at school bus. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. What grade you in? I haven't made a meme yet. I need to make a meme. The camera's there. All right. So that one's done. Canola. Let's move this tractor, combine, over here. We'll get a truck over here. This guy.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Tim. That rounds on Tim. Andy scared me. Hey, Dennis, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. Is there water in this field? There is. Yeah, there's water in this field. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the main farm. Let's get this water turned off. It's very faint. I keep wondering if I can hear and I think I can hear the pump. It's very faint though. I can hear it go off. I can't hear it come on for some reason. Oh, everybody's fine. Dennis, thanks for asking. Jeremy's doing good. I might have, okay, this is gonna be, I don't know how to put this, because I don't know what's happening. I'm not a big fan of dogs and cats. I grew up on a farm. A dog was like, to me, a dog was just part of the farm. Wasn't a pet. It was a tool. I considered the dog on the farm a tool. He had a job to do. He would go out with me and herd the cattle and that kind of stuff, and he would keep predators away, including human ones. A cat was a farm tool. We had cats out in the barns, and they took care of the rat problem and that kind of thing. They were not pets. I'm not fond of dogs in my house. It's bad enough I have to have kids in my house. Yet I've had several dogs over the years because the family likes dogs, and okay, I'll let you get dogs. I'm not, but on condition. Here's the condition. I have nothing to do with the dog. If the dog's got to go out and do his duty, somebody better take him out. If a dog needs to eat, somebody better feed him. If a dog's out of water, you better get it water. If a dog needs to be kept off the furniture, I will do that. But that's all I will do. I don't like animals on my furniture. There's nothing I hate worse than going to somebody's house, sitting down on their couch, and finding out their dog just shit on it or pissed on it, or you get up and you got dirt, hair all over your clothes. That doesn't make me happy. I'm telling you all this because Addie has a cat, and the cat has been with my daughter, Addie's mom. Addie's mom does not live with me. So I have not had the cat around. Although I have spent a lot of money on the cat. The cat got attacked by a coyote, and her whole stomach and lower area was ripped open, completely ripped open, and she was dying when we found her, and we rushed her to a veterinarian, and they told us they didn't have time or anything to do it. And I said, this cat's gonna die, and you're telling me you can't even look at her? or at least reduce her suffering. And they said, okay, yeah, sure, okay, no problem, bring it right over. Okay. So so we did. We shamed them into taking a look at her, and they sewed her up. They put her intestines back in, kind of, sort of. Sewed her up. Cost me several $100s. Close to $1,000, actually. For a cat that wasn't mine. But her name's Mila. I'm making this story because you've heard what I say about animals, about not necessarily animals, but cats and dogs. For some reason, I'm one of these kind of people that animals love. My daughter had 2 cats, and they were the nastiest friggin' cats. Everybody that went to their house said, oh, their cats are just spitting at them and clawing them and, will not let them be pet. You can't pet them. They're just evil animals. Everybody that knows my daughter says, you've got the most evil cats we've ever been around. They're just nasty. And they said, yeah, they are. They're kind of nasty, but they're ours, and we love them. I go over to my daughter's house, and these cats are rubbing on me, purring, sitting in my lap. They won't leave me alone. They're jumping on my lap. I can't get rid of them. They're just purring. They're rubbing all over me. It's just unbelievable. Dogs are the same thing. Dogs will come over, and they just want to sit in my lap. They want me to scratch them and touch them, and I don't want to have anything to do with them. Get the hell out of here. I don't like dogs and cats. But they love me. For some reason, I don't know why. It's kind of frustrating. So, Addie's got this cat, and I thought, oh God, why do you have the cat? Well, because Mom doesn't have a place to live right now. She's staying with other people. And this cat won't leave me alone. It's found a way to open the damn door. I swear to God, because I close my door when I'm recording, and all of a sudden there's something rubbing on my leg, and it scares the hell out of me. I think it's a rat. And it's this cat, and she's purring and just rubbing on my leg. And I look down, and she's laying on her back, just playing with her paws, wanting me to scratch her back or some kind of a thing. I don't know what the hell to do, because I keep yelling and screaming, get this damn cat out of here. There's a cat in my room. I don't have to have it in my room. I have to have it in my house. I don't have to have it in my room. And they hear me. They'll hear me scream, and they come running. Oh God, Mila's got in Dad's room again. So I'm saying all this because the cat's starting to grow on me. She came in last night and made me pee my pants. She snuck in the office. Now remember, I've got this light on here, and I got another light over here, this not as bright as that one, to just kind of take the shadows away. So I have 2 lights on me. Other than that, this room is pitch black. I've got blackout curtains up. This room, if I was to turn that light off, would be pitch black. The only light would be the light from the monitor. This cat got in somehow and jumped up in my lap where I'm playing with the controller in my game, and she scared me so bad I about pissed my pants. And I didn't scream. I reached down and just kind of, played with her back of her head, scratching her behind the ears, and she's just purring up a storm. And I thought, I can't stand it. So pretty soon I kind of put her down, and I went back to my game, and I thought, okay, fine, she's in here. I'll leave her be. And Carol comes in. I wasn't recording. Carol comes in, and she said, oh, sorry, I see the cat's in here. And I said, where? She was, and I looked behind me. I have a $1,000 Ethan Allen leather chair behind me that I use for reading, because this is my library. And the cat's just curled up in that seat, just content as all hell, like she owns the damn place. And Carol said, "You want me to get rid of her?" I said, "No, I think she's starting to grow on me. Just leave her. She's not hurting anything." So I don't know what the hell to do. Now it looks like I'm going to have a cat. God, I hate cats. People are going to call me the cat lady. I'll be embarrassed. I've often said, real men don't have cats. Real men don't use coupons. You know, real men don't ask for directions. Real men don't read instructions how to put things together. Now, I could easily change that statement and say stupid men don't ask for directions. Stupid men don't read directions. You know, it's interchangeable. But you got my drift. Anyway, looks like I got a damn cat. And she's a huge cat. Cat's huge. She must weigh 20, 30 pounds. Tim says his younger sister has 2 cats. Yeah, because she's probably a cat lady. I'm not a cat lady. Makes biscuits on my lap when I feed her. Oh, that's not good. Did this thing jump the field again? Oh, I hate when they do that. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I still don't. I'm still not gonna be one of these kind of people that's got a cat sitting in their lap. I don't think I'll get that far, but it doesn't bother me to have her around anymore. She's starting to grow on me. So I don't try to shut her out anymore. I tried to shut her out of the room, but outside of closing the door, she's heavy enough to open it if it's not latched. God, what am I going to do? All right, this one can be shut down. Oh, it was shut down. Never mind. What do I have here? Sunflowers. Okay, we'll take those to the oil plant. My combine's not making hay. I don't care. I got lots of hay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've already got $8 million I can't spend. It's a lot of work having to pick it up. I'll just leave it this time, Tim. I'll turn it on for next time. Because that other rice is almost ready again, already, you know. So it's not that I don't have rice to do. My question on the rice is, if anybody that wants to do some science or knows, it's too late in the game. We got a new game coming out in less than a month, so I'm not going to do any science. But I used to like doing science. The thing with the rice is you plant it, and it regrows. So you only have to plant it once. When I plant it the first time, I put 100% fertilizer down to get a good yield, right? After the first harvest, does that go away? The fertilizer, does it go away? Let me see. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Let's go to the rice field. Has that got fertilizer on it? No, see, it's no fertilizer. I don't re-fertilize it. And I don't know if I should. See, it's already ready to harvest. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So that's all ready to harvest. It's all ready to harvest. I guess. Oh, man. Okay, that one's picking up hay. That one is. Let's check with this one. That one's done hay. This one's not. I just hit the switch. Let's see if it works. Okay, it didn't work. Okay, so I have to fire the worker and then hit the switch. Oh man, I fired Craig. All right, now it's dropping. Okay, we'll take that one and jump the fence. Get him in the other field. Let's take this one and Move it. Move it, move it, move it. Buy a case quad track or a big bud. For what, Tim? This farm's too small for those. It's too small for the beast I've already got. I've already got one bigger than Big Bud. This thing's a lot bigger than Big Bud. Big Bud's got like, 1,000 horsepower. This one's got like 13, 14, 1,500. I can't remember. This tractor's bigger than the Big Bud. Plus, I can put triple wheels on this one. I can't put triple wheels on the Big Bud. Triple axles. All right, let me get this guy out of the road. I can't drive. I'm falling over. Help. What's happening to me before I pass? I'm turning into a woman. Now I'm going to be a cat lady. Next thing you know, I'll be using coupons in the grocery store. Oh, man, I hate life. It's hard to be a man in today's life. Today's world. Can't be a man anymore. Yeah, it's not going to take very much. All right, fine. Do I need to put storage in over here so I don't have to drive back and forth? I should. Should put a storage in here. Because, let's see, I got corn coming over here. I've got pig food coming over here. Maybe I could put storage in over here. What are we looking at here? I might be able to put a storage right here, but I have to get rid of this tree. Hang on. Delete objects. Let's run over and delete that. Turn that back off. I don't like to leave it on. Let's see. Construction, production, silos, production. There's a Maurice. Only cost me $1. Doesn't cost me anything. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Where should I put it? That's kind of a tight turn, but it might work okay. I could bring it. I'm in the way, though. Collides with player. Yeah, of course it does. It's a collision course there. Okay, let me see. I could probably drop it. Can I drop it? Overlaps with another object. Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? There we go. I'll drop it there. Okay. Nick's going out to walk the dog. You gotta wonder, is he walking the dog or is the dog walking Nick? Why are mods coming up for a game that's ending? In a month we'll be in a new game. Why are they putting mods out now? I don't know. Is anybody like me? The minute a new game came out, I stopped playing the old one. I even took it off my computer. When 22 came out, I stopped playing 19, took it off the computer the same day. I did the same. I didn't do that with 17 because during 17 I was still finishing up some maps. So I left 17 in for a while. I might have left 15 in for a while too. But it wasn't very long before I just shut everything down and unloaded. Let me get the dump truck. Let me get the dump truck here. Oh, we got, what is that, canola? Tim said I could keep canola over there because I need it for the oil, which is true. So I could do that. Let me take this canola truck and we'll pop it down right here on the field in the water. And I just digging big holes in the field here. Uh-oh. Stuck on the gate. Fred's in the house. Am I late? Looking good, young man. Are you talking to me? Hey, I missed soup du jour. Nobody told me. Where's Matt? Is Matt here today? That's Matt's job. I don't know if you knew that. You guys probably didn't know that. Matt, where are you, buddy? But it's time. It's time for a little refreshment. Take out the useless shed. Well, the only reason the shed's useless is because I usually don't use them. I just park my tractors wherever I'm last using them. All right, hang on. Ah! Can't get my refrigerator open. Reach in here, grab myself something cool and refreshing, and Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero. Oh, I got my Superman curl back today. I need a haircut. I do need a haircut. As long as it's not a green tractor. All right, so, hey, it's Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. Kitty cat. Woohoo! That cat is tiny compared to Mila. Mila's big. She's a big old cat, and she's expensive. I thought about $1,000 in her. They're back in flavor, Fred. Well, maybe they are, maybe they aren't. There's still problems. All right. Can't remember what I was doing. I don't own this field, do I? Just my field? Yeah, it is. Get out of my own field. Jeez, look what you're doing. Destroying crops. All right, I'm going to run over and see if there's any dried corn. Is that... Can you guys hear me? I didn't realize I took my mic away. It's a little close now, though. And he says he likes mushy peas. Is it mushy or mushy? Because I wasn't sure. I thought that it could be, because I don't know what mushy peas are, except for I know what mushy food is. I mean, like oatmeal Cream of wheat, that's pretty mushy. As a matter of fact, we used to call it mush. We called, oatmeal and yeah, you people call it porridge. We called it mush. But let's see, we got corn. I don't want corn. I want dried corn. There we go. Mushy. I didn't know whether it was if they were talking about peas that are mushy, squishy, mushy. Is that mushy? Or is it like a Japanese dish that they call mushi peas or something? So I wasn't sure if it was mushy or mushy because I wasn't sure what it was. I like peas. They're one of my favorite vegetables, peas, but I like them raw. I like to eat them right out of the pod. Not mushy? Okay, so it's mushy. With fish and chips. What are fish and chips? Okay, I think I'm going to just leave the truck here for now. Just for now. Let's put it over here behind the tanker. I might need that tanker. I don't remember why, but I might. All right, got to get back to work here. Get this guy back home. Where do I need him? Why did I pause the game? Kept destroying my own fields again. Oh, I know. There's milk. There's milk to be had. That's why I needed the tanker. But let me get these combines going again here. Defo. What's defo? Andy's making up words on me again. Got to make sure I turn the cat off. We'll just leave that one. I should buy it. I think I just leased it. But I don't know if I can bring myself to buy such an ugly combine. Yeah, I used to. One of my first truck driving jobs was. I'm talking about a real job, not a farm job, because I drove trucks on farm. But my first job in an 18-wheeler was an agriculture job. I had an 18-wheeler. With a big trailer, big 45-foot trailer on it. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was a little smaller than 40 feet, but it was a crop trailer, and my job was to drive out into the fields. There was a plant in my hometown called Del Monte's. I don't know if you know what Del Monte's is. I don't know how big that brand is anymore. Del Monte's used to do canned vegetables. Del Monte's vegetables were a big deal. I don't know if they are anymore. the plant's still running there, so it must be still it still must be a viable company because the plant's still running. My brother still works there. He's getting ready to retire from there. My younger brother, my baby brother, he's the baby of the family. Oh my God, the baby of the family's getting ready to retire. That's kind of scary. I'm several years older than he is. Anyway, my job was to fire up this 18-wheeler, drive out to the fields and haul corn, peas, whatever crop was growing back to Del Monte's and dump them into the factory so they could be canned, preserved and canned. And so peas were always my favorite because they would come and load my truck up, and I would get up in the trailer, make sure that it was loaded, right, and even kind of. I would wave them this way and wave them that way and let them do their thing, and I would always grab a bucket full of peas, right out of the pods, just peas in a pod. Just crack them open and just eat them raw. I just loved them. They were so good. Sweet peas. And they were sweet peas. It's one of my favorite vegetables to eat like that. I think I'm actually pretty big on raw vegetables. I'd take raw vegetables over cooked vegetables any day. It's like potatoes. If you bake a potato, I know a lot of people eat a baked potato. They'll take the baked potato, put it on their plate, they'll slice it down the middle, open it up, and kind of mash it down a little bit. Maybe put some bacon bits, maybe some sour cream, lots of butter, and eat their baked potato that way. But what they do is they eat it out of the skin. And so then you look at their plate, and there's the potato skin still sitting there with all the potatoes scooped out of it. I eat everything. I eat everything. I eat the peeling and everything. When I make a baked potato, I have a brush that I use to clean the potato, so I get it's clean, by the time I bake it. And I eat the peeling and everything. That's where all the flavor's at. Like apples. How many people do you know peel an apple before they eat it? What the hell, the peeling, that's the best part. I like the peeling. It's got all the flavor in it. It's got all the good stuff in it, too. I used to eat onions like an apple. We'd eat these Walla Walla sweet onions. Did I stop this guy, or did he stop on his own? I think I was driving this guy. I was driving him crazy is what I was doing. Del Monte is worldwide, so it is still a company. Okay, I wasn't sure. I knew it was a big thing in our town. But then, see, there's a lot of things. Like, I'll say Safeway. Safeway's a big grocery store chain in the West Coast. I don't know if they have Safeways in New York, because there's a lot of companies. You'll hear Scorpion talking about some place in Texas, and I've never heard of it because they don't have those stores here. Maybe they're Texas wide, or maybe they're southern states, or not everything is like a worldwide place. So it's interesting for me to hear that Del Monte's is. I didn't know that. I just knew it was awful important to our town because a lot of people worked there. I worked there for a time. We had, I did 2 jobs there. The first one I hated with a passion. The second one was just flat, hard friggin' work. It was just hard work. Now, you're working in a factory where they're cooking, say, green beans. The machines put it in a can. It drops a little salt in there. These vegetables are cooked, so they're hot, and then they seal them in a can. The can kind of cools down a little bit, then the can runs down a conveyor belt. It wraps a label around it that says Del Monte peas or whatever, and then that rolls down to a guy that's making boxes. Now, these cardboard boxes come flat. You have to open them up, and you have to fold them real fast and seal them up and drop them on a conveyor belt. Conveyor belt goes down, and it drops the product in the box and seals it up. Okay, so this guy's just sitting there making boxes like hell. When I did it, I had one of those kind of watches that was spring-loaded. You didn't have to wind it. It was from the motion of your... I'm making these boxes like crazy. You're folding them up. You're just folding them, and so your arms are going like this, as fast as they can go because you're trying to keep up with a conveyor belt. And I'm sitting there, all of a sudden something snaps my wrist and I hear a twang. It's really loud. I wound my watch so hard it blew up. I had to get a new watch. That was an expensive watch too. Anyway, so that happened. Well, I didn't like that job. It was too stressful. It was too stressful. Now, the next job I had was just as stressful, but it was hard work. It was physical, hard physically to do it. Well, I used to buck hay, so I was used to hard work. And the guy I bucked hay with, I only weighed about 135, 140 pounds, soaking wet, and maybe 160. But I was throwing 210-pound bales on the field. Well, I got this job at Del Monte's, and I told them I didn't like the box-making job. And so they said, well, the only other job nobody wants, it's the hardest job we've got. And I said, what is it? Well, you know how after it goes through the process that they put the product in the box and it's sealed up, all those boxes now come rolling down a conveyor belt. At the end of the conveyor belt is nothing. Nothing. The boxes are just rolling towards nothing. And your job is to throw a pallet down, grab all those boxes and start stacking them on the pallet till the pallet's full. And then the pallet's picked up and taken away, and you throw down another pallet and keep doing it. These boxes don't stop because the whole factory's running. They're not going to stop just for you. So you have to really be fast. You can't wait. I mean, you got to take the boxes as they're coming off. If you miss one, they're going to start falling off the end of the conveyor belt and start, causing all kinds of chaos. So it was stressful in that manner, but it was more physical work, and I was used to physical work. So I became a pallet loader. And I already knew from working hay how to swing weight. I told you I was 160 pounds soaking wet and was throwing 210-pound bales all day. There's a way to do it. There's a way to use the weight to your advantage of whatever you're using. You have to set your body just right. You have to use the weight and not use it. Doesn't take. The weight is swinging. It's hard to explain. I can't explain it to you. But I had a method that I would use where I didn't have to move. I just would swing it as it came out, using its own weight to get where I needed to put it. So it was just a matter of being real good at stacking those things, making sure that the box that's coming off the conveyor belt is put in the location you want it, in the exact position. So it took a little bit of talent. But I was using the weight of the item to do most of the work. So it wasn't like I was walking over, grabbing a box, picking it up, lifting with my muscles, taking it over and stacking it back down. I wasn't doing that. I'd positioned myself in a manner that, dang it, I'm stuck on the microphone cord. I would position myself so that I could just grab the box and swing with it and put it where it needed to go. And that way, the momentum of the weight was doing the work. I wasn't lifting. I was just kind of holding it, swinging it. So, anyway, I got pretty good at it. And that was my job after that. And then after that, the next year is when I got my license to drive, and I started driving the trucks that brought the crop in. So fun times. Is Nick back? Nick is back. All right, let's see. I need to get this truck because I need to pick up milk and water, and I think there's goat milk. By the way, I topped off all the animals. I already had all the geese and chickens that I can handle. But I was able to buy some more cows. And I have all the pigs I can get. I have all the cows I can get now. In the fields I own, I could buy more fields, but I'm not gonna.
All right.
Ah! Andy, you scared me. All right. Thought it was a cat again. All right. Now I need to get my trailer over there and pick up some oil to sell it. Doo-da, doo-da. Uh-oh, I didn't plan that very good, did I? That didn't work very good. I was hoping the truck was heavy enough to move that thing. It didn't. It's like hitting a brick wall. Okay, let's see. I need to get this milk. How am I get in this field? Did I get in this field before with this milk truck? Maybe I can back it in. No, that's not going to work. Well, it will, just not in that way. I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, I'm getting the milk. It's coming. GTA, Grand Theft Auto Gamer, 55. Do you know the other 54 auto gamers? GTA Gamer? When's the new, are you still playing Grand Theft Auto, or is that just your name? Oh, that wasn't much milk. I guess I got it all. I wonder if I can mix goat milk with cow milk. Let's go find out. I think it's just milk. I don't think they distinguish between cow and goat. And then, of course, we've got the slurry that's chocolate milk. That's different. Still playing? I've played Grand Theft before, not all of them, but I played the Los Angeles one, I think it was, and then 5 I've played. I've never played online, though. I should. I just never did. But when's the new one come out? Grand Theft Auto, aren't they working on 6? All right. Now that's the milk bucket right there. I don't know how close I have to be to it. Oh, I'm getting it. All I have to do is drive by it. That's good. Hey, that's cool. Uh-oh. It looks like I'm out of feed here. What'd I get? 22,000 gallons? That's not bad. Next year? Wow, next year's coming up, man. It's already mid-October. I can't believe summer's gone that fast. And we didn't even have a summer. We're not the only ones. I watched a couple of people that live in Scotland, and they didn't have any summer at all, and neither did we really. We didn't have bad weather. It just wasn't very warm. We only got like maybe 2 weeks that were over 70 degrees. Well, think about it. 70 is just room temperature. And all summer we only had 2 weeks it got over room temperature. That's... Also, I live on the coast, which generally means stormy, wet weather. And we didn't have... The summer was not bad. We didn't have a stormy weather like we normally do. We didn't even have a lot of rain like we normally do. And so we had okay weather. It just didn't get warm. Now, what was I going to do? Slurry. I got slurry to pick up. Oh, and I've got, wow, I got combine sitting there with nothing to do. Let me grab this guy and put him back on the farm. Let's put him, well, kind of hard to tell where to put him. I'll put him in the end of this field here. I don't want to stick him on a pillar or something. Did I keep some wheat? I think I did. I need cow food and water, but the chickens need grain. I think I kept some. Let's find out. Okay, dried corn, pork chops. Pork chops. Man, I got a ton of rice to sell too. Pig food, manure, hay, grass, silage, forage, total mixed rations. That's what I'm looking for right there. Let's grab some of that. Late next year, huh? Oh, there's a trailer out? I'll have to look at it. Does it look good? Got eggs to pick up. Uh-oh, hang on. So sorry. Oh, that's unprofessional. I hate sneezing, but it comes on to me so fast I can't do anything, but I'm lucky to get the mic turned off. Normally I would have hit the camera too. Yeah, I'll have to check that trailer out. Wow, they're taking more feed than I thought. Of course, this trailer's not that huge. It was 100,000, I think. Took a half a load, but I've got more cows though. Let me go see if I can get into the other cows. I can't remember how to get into them. They're across the road here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. Can't remember how to get to them. I'm stuck in traffic. I'm stuck on Band-Aid. I had to do one thing before this live stream today. On Tuesday's live stream, I had neglected to trim my mustache, and then my mustache grows down into where, I'm chewing on it. That drives me crazy. Well, today I finally got a chance to trim it up a little bit, and I feel much better. I still haven't got a haircut, though. I need one terribly bad. Carol's starting to get a little arthritis in her fingers, though, and it's kind of hard for her to run the scissors. I haven't been to a barber in 20 years. All right, here's some more cattle. So let me back in here and see if they need a little bit of food and water. Oh, they've got a milk bucket there too. I didn't realize that. That I did not know. Wonder if there's milk in it. If I wanted to, I can actually come in and cut that grass too, because I don't think they don't eat the grass. It's just for show. They're out there like they are, but they're not really. I could actually use that as a crop. All right, so they took all I had, but let's see. Water, milk. Yeah, it's only 1,800 gallons. That's nothing. All right, if they do need some water, though, I'll have to come back with some water. I think there's water in there, but not very much. Hey, Luke. How's Luke doing today? Are you a real farmer, Luke? I mean, I grew up on a farm, but I've been on a farm for 60-some years, so. I miss it. It was just my childhood, on a farm. So I don't farm, I just play one on YouTube. Speaking of farmers, where's John today? I haven't seen John today. No, you're not. You don't have to be. I was just curious. I'm just curious about what people do, how they live, where they live, what do you like doing. I better check, make sure what they've got. What do they? Milk, food. What are they using for food? Just grass? Oh, God, I got a ton of wool to get. Okay, so they do have a little bit of water left. What's this over here? What's this? Are they supposed to have straw or something? What the heck? What do goats need? Well, thank you, Luke. Luke, you get a free tractor for subscribing. Let's see if we can get somebody to get you a new tractor. Everybody that follows or subscribes gets a new tractor. It's the biggest tractor we can find, the most powerful, most expensive. It's always red, though. What was I looking for? I was looking for animals. All right, so goats. What do they eat? Total capacity, grass and hay. Um, I wonder if it doesn't say silage, just grass and hay. Well, let's grab them some hay and bring it over here. But what else is it though? Wool, milk, water, productivity. What is dropped here? If the food is dropped over there. Interesting. I don't know. Let's go grab some hay. All right. Hang on. Let's see if we can get Luke a tractor. There you go, Luke. Brand new tractor, fresh off the production line. And it's easy to drive. All right, there's some hay. I got grass too, but let's just give them hay. Hey, hey, hey. Random Viking. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like this dump truck. It's not as good as you guys remember the. What did I used to call my dump truck? Shorty? No, Stubby. Stubby. I miss Stubby. I had a 1948 dump truck, and oh my, it was nice. Let's see, who was I feeding here? Goats. All right, give him a little hay. You fell asleep again? I thought Scorpion was the only one that did that. Scorpion sleeps through most of my videos, but he doesn't really because he's actually working. But if I if I was to do this on a different time or on the weekend, Scorpion would sleep through it. I don't blame him. I sleep through half of them. I wonder, did I turn the factory back on? Let's see here. Pig production. Pig production. Potatoes, sugar beets, and soybeans. Tons of soybeans. Could use more sugar beets and more potatoes, but I've got them cooking in the field, so and it's making, so it's okay. It's awakened. It's awakened. Let's see. We got canola oil. We got sunflower oil, canola. We can start the sunflower oil back up again. Let's activate that. And then we don't have any olives. Corn, I don't do corn, but I can do soybeans. But I usually use the soybeans for the pig food. So it's usually sunflowers and canola will make oil. Great. Okay, so what else have we got? The factory is. We're not doing coal. I am making silage though. Oh, what do I need to make silage? Just hay. All right, just hay. It's making methane. I might have to check that out. Total mixed rations, pig food. Oh, hay, silage, and straw. Okay, we got lots of hay. We don't have straw because I don't have anything that makes straw. Well, I haven't planned anything that makes straw. Corn dryer's working. It's got some corn in it. We need more corn. And it's got plenty of propane, so it's working. Okay. There we go. Let's get back to the rice fields. Add a little bit more hay for the silage. Andy's driving a horse off a bridge. That's animal cruelty, isn't it? Oh, I was heading over for some slurry, wasn't I? Chocolate milk from pigs. I didn't know pigs give chocolate milk, but evidently they do. Chocolate milk coming out of the pigs. Hey, he's a night flyer. All right, that was it. That was all. That was all the chocolate milk we're gonna get out of the pigs. I don't think there's anything I make with the chocolate milk, is there? Can't remember. Let's take a look at the factory. Do I need chocolate milk for anything? Let's see. Incoming materials. Outgoing materials. Liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer. Takes digestate. Yeah, you can use slurry for fertilizer. I'd have to buy the digestate. But methane's being made. Water's easy to come by. So I could make liquid fertilizer. Solid fertilizer. Is that the same? No. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking at here. Production, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, herbicide, seeds, lime, water, slurry. So just regular manure and water will make slurry, but we don't need it that bad. Mineral, no slurry there. Silage additive, diesel, cut sugar beets, hay, silage. All right, so we don't really need slurry. I'll just sell it for chocolate milk. We'll just sell it. Luke's got 120 grain buckets already. Well, it's because he's subscribed. I think I give you 100 grain buckets just for subscribing. So, Luke, you can do, if you look at the Streamlabs in the chat, every once in a while it'll give you the instructions on how to use the grain buckets. But what you can do, and it'll give you the things you can type. It's pretty easy though. Like if I want to do the Rude Man way, I just type in !redeem and then Rude Man way, one word. That's playing the game the Rude Man way, and then I'll show you what it is. You're spending your grain buckets to do that. There's Rude Man way, trying to get a tractor into traffic with 2 wheels. That's how we drive around here. Anyway, those are the memes that we have. They're listed every once in a while. You'll see them listed. Boy, that sound was a little delayed, wasn't it? That was weird. I'm gonna stop this guy here and get back out on the rice fields here. Oh, I gotta pick up the wool. I've got to pick up the wool because it's full, and it won't make any more wool while I'm dinking around. So let's get the wool. My big Denali. And he's milking cows again. Well, let's see if I can sneak in here. This is not easy to get in here. Look out, goats, I don't want to run over you. Take the straps down. Oh, wow. That's a big pad. I didn't realize the wool pad was that large. All right. Let's see if we can pick those things up. Hey, it got them all. Sweet. Now we got to get out of here with them. Oh no, run over goats. Give me all your wool. Uh-oh, I hit something. Okay, don't get the thing. Oh man. I don't know if I can get out of here. Maybe. Hey, we made it. All right, let's go sell some wool. Holy cow. Got to put a space in it, Luke, between redeem and cow. Yeah, if you look up above, it shows you the storm memes. One called Andy, Shout Out, Panic, Barbecue, Bad Tree, No Brains. Hey, Luke milked a cow. Or did the cow milk Luke? I can't remember. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get for wool. We made $19,000 from the wool. It's not a killing, but it's not bad. How do I get out of here? Can I get out of here? I leave my stupid equipment in the road and then I can't get out. All right, I'm going to go pick up the oil that's out there at the factory because it's kind of the same thing. It's full. I think it still makes the oil. It just can't spawn them if it's full. So you're earning grain buckets as you're watching the streams. If you're active in the streams by chatting and stuff, you can actually earn more buckets. But you'll find they stack up pretty fast. Everything's cheap except for the alcohol. If you want to really spend some money, type in Andy. By the way, Andy's he's our brewmaster. He brews beer in his leisure at home. Although I don't know, Andy, do you have any leisure time? I don't have any leisure time anymore. Ah. All right, take the straps down. Line her up and grab some oil. Oh, jeez! I hope I didn't break any. You have oil everywhere. Uh-oh. Did it grab the... Oh, it did. Dang, I hate when it does that. All right, let me take the straps off. I'll have to manually load this. So let's do some super strength. It's my Superman days. Grab some of this right here. Throw her down. Oh, don't do that. What did I just do? Turn the super strength off. Oh, look what I've done. Oh no! I'm in trouble again. I hope it doesn't go flying through the air again like it did last time. Alright, I think I got it strapped on there, but it's not pretty. That's pretty ugly, actually. Alright, I think it's strapped on good. I might have to get a wide load sign. Alright, Luke, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Anybody seen Scorpion? He must be busy. I didn't even hear him transport today. Uh-oh. I might have made that if I hadn't been so wide. Well, it's not really sticking out any farther than the wheels. Burrito! Hello, how are you? That's a cool name. Making me hungry, though. It's a burrito. I like the breakfast burritos. They're pretty good. I'm a burrito eater. I like lots of burritos. Thank you for subscribing, Burrito. Burrito gets a free tractor. Andy, can you give him a free tractor? I could do it, I suppose. Everybody that subscribes gets a free tractor. I got to keep the Twinkies. The dancing Twinkies have to be kept happy. And they're only happy when they're giving tractors away. Everybody gets one. It's always red for some reason, but it's the best we can get. The biggest, the strongest, most expensive tractor we can get. There you go. Drive it away in confidence. It's even easy to drive. It's the only one we can afford. You didn't get one? Did Nick not get a tractor? How did that happen? Andy, you got to give Nick a tractor. It's no fun if you buy it yourself, Nick. Oh, bummer. All right, let's get this truck out of the way too. I got too much equipment just everywhere. There you go, Nick. Brand spanking new tractor. I'm lost. What am I doing here? Where am I? I already did that one. Now you got two tractors. That's fine. You're going to have to find yourself a significant other to drive one. Where's Bill? He could do it for you. Bill's got his own driving style, though. There's one of those for Bill. I made one for Bill. Here's Bill's. Let's do it here. Let's see. Here's one for Bill. This is how he drives. No brains. That one, the Panic one was made for Lynn, but she doesn't come in anymore. It's funny because when I made that one, that's what I always, for some reason, always thought that's what Lynn looked like, but I'm sure it isn't. You know how when you're listening to people and you've never met them and you have some idea what you think they look like? I had a gal that I talked to on the phone almost every day when I was working for like 15 years. I had no idea. I'd never met her. It was just business, you know. And it's kind of like you think that you might want to meet somebody that you've worked with like that for 15 years, and I'd never met her. But the thing is, sometimes that's a good thing. Have you ever been associated with somebody, and then when you meet them, they're nothing like you thought they were? I've had that happen to me, where I thought, because I only dealt with somebody, you know, on the phone or on a computer or something like that, and you have the idea of what they're like in real life, and then you find out that they're just crummy people. And, you know, the only thing you ever saw of them was on their nice side, which was not very big. They didn't have much of a nice side, and then you find out that they weren't good people. And it kind of ruined it. I mean, you know, I often think that, you know, you're better off not knowing a lot of stuff. Not always, but sometimes you're better off not knowing. Burrito hasn't earned any buckets yet. Okay, well, I just finished that field just in time, because guess what time it is, everybody? It's howdy doody time. It's time for me to go. Gosh darn it, we got a weekend coming up again already. And I checked the weather before I came on for the whole week coming next 7 days. Rain, 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 and more rain. So it's going to be a rainy week for us. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribes. You did subscribe? Well, wow, you should have had 100 of grain buckets. I'll have to check on that. Burrito, I'll have to check on that. I can throw you some grain buckets. Anyway, I'm done for the day though, so hopefully I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Be warm, be safe, and ta-ta for now. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.